Now we are going to discuss about the Docker. The Docker is a platform as a service product that uses operating system level virtualization. And using this Docker, we can able to create any application by using the platform provided by the Docker. It can able to provide the programming language, development environment, testing tool, anything can be provided as a service. So using these platforms, the user can be able to develop their applications. And this Docker can be viewed as a set of containers. These containers are lightweight classes, and all these containers can be communicated through proper channels. So this diagram represents the architecture of Docker. With this architecture of Docker is similar to client-server architecture, in which the client and server can be interacted through REST API. Through REST API, the client and server can be interacted. That is, the client means it's having some components like Docker build, Docker pull, as well as Docker command. So the client can able to communicate with the server through the REST API. So the Docker engine will have three components: client, server, and REST API. Then there is one Docker image. This Docker image can be created by using the Docker file, and the Docker file consists of the source code of the Docker. Docker image can be created by using Docker file, and this Docker file is having the source code of the Docker image. Then there is one Docker hub. Okay, the Docker hub is a repository. In this repository, it can have n number of Docker containers. All the containers can be pushed in the Docker hub, or whenever the Docker containers are needed, that can be pulled from the Docker hub through the internet. Using the internet, we can able to push n number of containers, Docker containers in the Docker repository, as well as whenever the containers are needed, that can be pulled from the Docker hub. So Docker hub is a repository in which we can able to push n number of Docker containers, or whenever it is needed, it can be pulled from the repository using the internet. Then Docker commands. All the containers used in this Docker can be communicated through the Docker channel. Each and every container is a lightweight process. Lightweight. That is, when you compare this Docker container with a virtual machine, a virtual machine is virtual machine having many resources. So when you compare the Docker with the virtual machine, this Docker is a lightweight process which is having less number of resources. And each and every container will have its own operating system. And the Docker container is having some Docker image. That Docker image will have a Docker file. That Docker file consists of the source code of Docker image. Okay. Then the architecture of this Docker is having three components. Client, that is, it is based on client server architecture, so it is having a client server and REST API. So the client can interact with the server using the REST API. So here Docker daemon is the component that performs the operation. It is can able to pull the containers in the Docker repository, or whenever the containers are needed, it can be pulled from the repository. And we have one more component, Docker Hub. Docker Hub represents it is a repository which is having number of containers. All the containers are pushed in the Docker Hub, and whenever it is needed, it can be pulled to the internet. And there are various Docker commands are used. There is n number of commands can be used. These are the sum of the commands. Docker man, Docker pull, clear, stop, start,